20 minutes. Alright, nice. Nice. Alright, boys. We ready to go? Completionist run. Sit down, number 2. We're level, like... What level are we? 12. We're level 12, boys. Dusty, you coach people on how to Twitter? No. Dude, I should do that, though. I should charge, like... Pay, you know... $5 per... Oh, what is this? What was that lag? I think it was just startup lag, and because I didn't because I didn't pause the stream before I started playing. Hey, what's up, Haley? Comment. How you feeling today, Dust? I'm feeling pretty good. Not 100% like I wish I would be. Obviously, I actually would never be 100% because no one's ever 100%. Like I was saying last night, my rant, or maybe that was that today. I don't know, but I'm feeling pretty good. I still got a little bit of a stuffy nose. You can probably hear it a little bit that I'm, a little on the nasally side. Other than that, though, I'm feeling much better. Last night. Wait, what day is today? Today's still New Year's Day, right? Today's still New Year's Day, right? Oh my god, I lost so much time. Yeah, today's New Year's Day. Last night when I went to bed at like 5 in the morning. I had like the worst headache. I had like a terrible fever. I felt terrible. So I guess that was like the last leg of my illness. I don't know, but I feel pretty good today. It's fine that I want to sub because of your tweets and not the stream, right? XD. I mean, I would sub to my Twitch account for my tweets. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. I just usually don't have time to catch your stream. That sucks. But you know, I'm kind of still trying to figure out a stream schedule that works, considering that I have like the worst sleep schedule that a human being could possibly obtain. So I will make a bigger and larger effort than I have in the past to not set a stream schedule, but to set a sleep schedule. Because if I could set a sleep schedule, the stream schedule is easy. Because I can, if I'm awake and ready, I can get myself to stream. And like when I say ready, I mean like I have had something in my stomach for food within the last 5 hours, and I don't look like complete shit, right? So that means like if I need to take a shower, I take a shower. So like in total, like 15 minutes to get ready for a stream. So if I'm awake, I could start streaming. And it's not even like because I've tried to set sleep schedules like multiple times. Also, if you can hear my dogs, I apologize. Cocoa Puff is being a little crazy today. But if you can set a stream schedule, that's cool. If you can set a stream schedule and keep it, that's cool. But if you can set a sleep schedule and keep it, oh my god, you're a god. My sleep schedule is from midnight to 5 a.m. Yeah, like that is just... Come on, man. Jelly, Toasty Jelly. Toasty, come on. You need more than 5 hours of sleep, man. Like, I don't know what you do for work or school, or I don't know what your situation is, but like, come on, man. You need more than 5 hours of sleep. But yeah, once I get a sleep schedule down, oh, it'll be lit. But I feel like the hardest part about me and my sleep schedule is, even if I say like, okay, I woke up at 8 a.m. today. I'm gonna stream from 9 to 1 p.m., which is 4 hours. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat lunch, relax a little bit. You know, I'm gonna do some other things I need to get done, and then after dinner, which is usually around 7 to 8, I'm gonna start streaming again for like another 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like that's like a total of 8 to 9 hours a day, right? Easy peasy. And it's like, all right, stream's done. You know, last minute, you know, changes, looking over things. All right, bedtime should be around 11 to 12 at night. Easy. Wake up at 8 a.m. Easy. But every night, I somehow end up staying up a little bit longer than I expect, and then I wake up a little later than I expect, and then the next night I go to sleep a little bit later than I went to bed the night before, and then when I wake up a little bit later than I woke up the morning before, and then it's just like a never-ending cycle. And then you get days where I'm going to bed at 5 in the morning and waking up at 6 in the afternoon. Like, shit doesn't make sense. Shit does not make sense, man. Shit does not make sense. It's honestly like I just need to treat streaming as if I was like still in school. Because even if I don't sleep correctly, I still had to go to school, right? So if I like get my mind to think that streaming is something I need to do, right? Then I can get myself to the point where I will sacrifice no sleep to stream without any sleep. And that's miserable. So the next time I stream, I'm like, I don't want to be miserable, so I'm gonna sleep this time, you know?
Looks like you had no
I
trouble.
don't know. Just an hour for streaming at 3 a.m. and ruining my sleep schedule? Nice.
The effects without the my sister DJ.
Can you hear my dog, by the way? I want to I'd like to apologize to those that are annoyed by it if you can hear him. Sorry about that. Also, isn't this pirate ship like... We can kill shit here, right? Cocoa Buff going berserkio. Like, can you actually hear him? Like, is he like obnoxiously loud? I hope he's not obnoxiously loud. Damn, he hurts. Oh, someone else hitting me? Oh god, we're dead. That's another one for the counter. Let me add to that counter real quick before I forget. Fucking Christ, man. Legendary's so hard. By so hard, I mean so much health, man. So much health bars on these enemies. It's like softer than you, but not much softer. So is it like annoying you? Because if it's annoying, then if it's annoying you, then I have to do something about it, you know? Like, if it's annoying you, I will get up and I will do my best to attempt to make him, you know, calm down. Do I not have a bow? Did I drop it? No, I haven't. Oh, I didn't set a keybind for it. Let Feindal go in first. Let my wolf follow. Oh my god, my wolf just went in. I don't know why when you do that it goes to the left hand. It's really annoying. Or actually, it might be because I think I might have hit the left hand first. That's probably what it is. Like, this is just lame. I could check that pretty easily as well. Let me check that. I want to check. So if I do... Oh wait, no. I can't do it like that. If I do this... No. No. Why does it... Oh, that's so lame. Why would you do it like that? Who programmed this? No wonder I never used this. I probably like knew this. I probably like figured this out like really early on when I first played. I was like, all right, this is lame. Like, why would? Because look at this skill, right? So this skill, dual cast a conjuration spell, overcharges a spell, allowing it to last longer, which is great. That's a good thing to do. But why would you put it into my offhand? The one that has like one set attack speed. Rather than the right hand, where it like alternates and looks cool and shit. Man.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Please, this Kanye's now track his cheeks and not the good kind of cheek. Hey! There will be no Kanye slander in this chat room. Scoobs will hear you, and he will come. Holy shit, she swung so hard! Why did she... How come those other pirate dudes died so easily, and then she just like, yeah, I have like quadruple, maybe like 5 times the health bar. Remind me to add that death. I'll try to. I should be able to keep track of it myself, but when I leave the ship, I will add the extra death. And she did like significantly more damage than all the other dudes. Look at that! She just one-shot my wolf. Look at this. Oh, they better just watch their backs, man. The second I get, what's it called? Elemental Fury. Oh, this run's over. Look at this. She's so tanky. Are you using Nightbot dust? No, I do not have Nightbot set up. I have Moobot set up. If so, I could type out a command to count it for you. That's okay. Cause I don't know. Will that add it to my stream? Wait, why wasn't she aggroed? We're like trespassing on her ship. Whatever. But will that like allow me to like put like a what's it called? I forget what the OBS settings are called. But will it allow me to put a setting where like it'll automatically update on the stream as well? Because if it does that, then I'll probably consider setting up Nightbot after the stream. You said it right, Fandal. I cannot pest you. You've already lost. Nope. Okay, yeah. Then I'm not gonna bother with it. After this stream, I'm going to look up some methods to get a keybind set up on my keyboard to where I just hit the button and it adds 1. And then I'll name it Death Counter. And then it'll be great. It'll be great. Nice lock picking. Nice basket. Already have that book. Actually, it's probably safe to take every book. Right? Because that thing auto-sorts books. So once it auto-sorts the books, I can just go through all of them and then take out any of them that are multiple copies. And then sell them for profit. Ooh. A macro question mark? I guess. Like, I just want to be able to hit, like, minus key on the thumb pad. Or whatever it's called, whatever that thing called. Like, you know, like, is it called just the number pad? Like the... I don't know what the name for, like, this set of buttons over here. Like, the one with the numlock and all the numbers, like, in the 3x3, and then the 0 on the one part, whatever. But what was I saying? I want to set it so I can just hit like the minus sign over there, and then bam, it's just like +1. Numpad? Is that what it's called? Just the number pad? I didn't realize that. Read the firmament, or the firmament. Fermentation. Fermentation. Didn't mean to take that. I meant to take the necklace. Also, keep in mind, collect any and all Nern root you see. That was a note to myself, as was the whole, I will look for a process or a way to use the death count more efficiently. That was also a note to myself. If I don't mention it at the end of the stream, and you happen to remember me saying it, feel free to remind me. Feel free. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope that I remembered. Okay, so earlier this morning, people were asking me, like, if there were any exploits that I knew about and were going to use. and I said no for the majority of the great game-breaking ones, but for this one, this exploit is a little glitch in the game where if you get off the horse when you're in water and the horse is not touching the land below it, and you get back on the horse, still within that water, it treats it as if you're on flat ground, and it allows you to move at the speed that you would normally do instead of, you know, the waddling in the water, or waddling through the water speed. So little exploits like that to make it a little bit easier and more convenient for me, I don't mind doing. But exploits like, what's it called? What's the exploit? There's a name for it. The like the no clipping through walls using the platters and the plates and the buckets and stuff like that to get access to the. Oh, I did it wrong. To get access to the. What are they called? Merchant chests. That I will not be doing. I'm pretty sure they already patched the Augment Infinium bug, but if it's still in the game, that's also a thing we will not be doing. Also, I thought I could like jump my way up, and I couldn't, and that would mess us up. I'm really hoping that he like, man. Have you ever used JK Skyrim? Is he the guy who made a giant overhaul of like every city in the game? And by overhaul, I just mean like a. Alright, this is just annoying. Fuck this ice. He basically redesigned every map. I have not used it, but I've seen a lot of it. It's really good. He put a lot of time into it. The only reason I didn't want to put it in is because I didn't know if it would conflict with my last run where I had the what's it called? All the economy mod, because the economy mod is set to work with the predetermined buildings in the vanilla game, and I didn't know if they added buildings in the new one or in JK's Skyrim overhaul thingy. I didn't know if it conflicted. Usually the game is pretty good. I mean, usually modders are pretty good at making it so that their mods are compatible with the more popular mods out there, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but, you know, I just wasn't sure. And I was afraid that it was going to be too graphic intensive while I was streaming, because so far, I haven't had one mod, you know, graphic setting, blah 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 blah, that the computer couldn't handle, except for when I'm streaming. Occasionally, with Skyrim at least, there have been a few mods that have been too graphic intensive, like during a stream. So like, normally I'd be fine, but during a stream it was too much. Don't die, Faendal, get him. Also, it's looking at the wrong health bar. This guy's super tanky. Just kidding, this guy was the super tanky one. Please don't hit me, you'll kill me one hit. Like I said. Also, did I remember to update the kill before that? Because I might need to add 2. Oops. Went to Alt-Tab. Oh, this counter isn't on the screen. I didn't update that at all, right? So that should be, what, 16? Because I didn't update it at all, I don't think. Plus 3 deaths. Okay. So 17. Unless I was at 13. And if so, I'll just hold it until the next time. So I died once on the boat, and then once there. What was the other time I died? Did I die on the boat twice? Oh my god, you hit so hard. I didn't mean to do that. My only thing with like this is like, if you accidentally put away your bound bow spell, you basically wasted the entire cast. Besides the fact that you got X amount of experience for casting the spell. So if that's the case, I must have died on the boat twice. Raid boss bitch wrecks you twice? Okay, that makes sense now. Farkas! I mean, Faendal. You're not Farkas. I apologize. I apologize. Nice heart ripping. Also, I'm not supposed to kill these guys. XD. I mean, I end up killing them anyway, but like, Technically, I'm not supposed to kill them yet. My bad. Nice, we're drunk, boys. It'd be cool if there were like combination spells. I know there's mods for this, but like if you could combine 2 schools of magic together and then make like a better skill, I think that'd be pretty cool. For example, like you do a specific conjuration spell, and then you mix it with a restoration spell, specifically being like a say one of the ward spells, and you make like a conjurable like shield, or not a shield, because I think there is a bound shield, but like a conjurable like walking, moving shield that just like blocks like incoming projectiles or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. God damn it. I apologize, I still have a bit of a cough left over. I haven't been too quick on muting my mic when it occurs, but I'm doing my best. No, from Jari Ra. Did it count as reading it? No, it doesn't count as reading it. See? What the fuck was that? Damn, he quit real quick. I guess I don't think I have to go down there. I mean, I'll double. Oh boy. Never use conjuration bound weapons. How does it scale? I'm not too entirely sure, but earlier on in the stream, someone had told me that they scale the same way that Daedric weapons do, not in terms of like exact points, but like when you have max conjuration skills, you know, max one-handed skills, it will be treated the same as a Daedric sword. Not entirely sure if that's true, but if it is, I'm down. I am down. I'm so down. Also, I'm not really paying attention to what books I get. I'm just collecting every book, because there's probably a book that I haven't read yet, you know, on this shelf. Like the Cake and Diamond, Beggar Prince. I've picked up these specific books like a million times now, but it's okay, because when I auto sort the books away and I file them away, I just remove the extras and then sell them. It'll be nice. It'll be great. Yeah. See, this was empty. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I keep thinking that's Lydia, by the way, because he's wearing the regular steel armor pieces, and so does Lydia, you know, minus the helmet, but whatever. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. That's alright though, because there were more books this way. What's up, meddling kids? How you doing, man? Beggar Prince, once again, man. Book is so popular, everyone's got it. Beggar Prince with Skyrim's apple. By Skyrim's apple, I mean their iPhone. Alright, let me do... Should I go to some more magical points, honestly? Honestly. I'm having a tough time loving restoration and conjuration, and I'm having an easy time doing one-handed. You know what I probably do is I should probably start opting into two-handed as well. Just because Ebony Blade is so good, and it does so much more damage than like any of the other items. And like if I'm gonna be conjuring like an Atronach or something to tank things for me, then I can at least use the what's it called? I can at least use the two-hander to do damage while they're distracted by my Atronachs and stuff. Also, my dogs are howling now, and I apologize if you can hear them. I know that I'm doing a lot of apologizing tonight, but like I don't know what to do. That's not a Cocoa Puff. Actually, half of that's Cocoa Puff, half of that's Chewy. Chewy will not bark, but he will definitely whine. I'm confused as to why they're whining. Like, I just let them out, and I played with them for like 30 minutes, which is like more than I usually would play with them, to be honest. I don't know if I'm like not spoiling them, because I feel like they deserve like all the attention I can give them, right? But like, so like on a regular basis, I wouldn't play for them for 30 minutes, right? Let's say I would play with them for 15 minutes, right? And like that was our thing, like 15 minutes for a stream, I would dedicate only to playing with my dogs, right? And then I would do my stream, and you know, I would set them over on their side of the basement, and then I go to mine, and then the second I put them over there, they'd be fine. But now I spent 30 minutes playing with them, and now they want more. You know what I mean? Like, oof. Also, I'm doing this to collect all the nerd root. Because like I said, actually I don't know if I said this, I just told myself to remind myself. We need this for the, I forget what the name of the mod is. Or not the mod, one of the quest names. I forget. You need to collect like 20 nerd root, 20 nightshade, and 20 death bell. And it's, you give it to one of the Blackbriars actually. She's related to Maven. She's an alchemist in training, and she said it'll help with her training if she could get some of those ingredients. So then the Dragonborn's all like, "Damn girl, you're pretty cute. I'll help you out. No problem. No problem." Also, I missed some in chat. Let me go back and read that real quick before I continue. Just got me back into Skyrim. Nice. Spent like 6 hours getting mods together and organized. Nice. Same. Cool, dude. Have you modded it? I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else at this point. Oh, you're talking to someone else. Okay. Is there a specific reason that they're barking that you know of? Not really. The only times they ever bark for me, or like, the only times they ever really bark is for like a few reasons. One, they're hungry, which they only do in the mornings because they're really small dogs, and if I feed them too much, they get like really fat. Like Cocoa Puff is already, like, I already joke around that Cocoa Puff's a little fatty because he's like pretty big, but he's actually not too big. He's only like 3 pounds or like 4 pounds, which is pretty big for like the type of Chihuahua he is. I forget what type it is, but he's like a smaller Chihuahua, right? He's like, I guess you would call him like a classic size Chihuahua, like the stereotypical Chihuahua size, right? But he looks much bigger because he's a little bit fatter than a normal Chihuahua, and his fur, like his hair, is really thick, so it makes him really poofy, which is also why we named him Cocoa Puff, because he's got white fur like all around, and then he's got like spots of brown mixed in. So we let our stepdad name him because our stepdad told us no more new dogs because we got Cocoa Puff after Chewy, but we got him anyway because he was so adorable. And then he named him Cocoa Puff because he looked like, well, like Cocoa Puffs, like, you know, like the Cocoa Puffs, like the cereal, but at the same time he was really puffy. You know, really clever name there. Really clever name there, Dad. But like, I don't know, he's adorable. I love him. Okay, so like, they either bark because they're hungry, which only happens in the mornings. If they're thirsty, which does happen often, but whenever they bark and I take them out, I make sure they get the water that they need. Or they need to go to the bathroom, which I also do, which is also the time that they get the water that they need and stuff like that. But if they bark for any other reason, it's either because someone rang my doorbell like an asshole. Usually the only people who ring my doorbells are people who are delivering packages, which they don't know. So, you know, they're not the asshole. The asshole is my brother, who comes over most nights for dinner after he goes to wrestling practice and rings my doorbell every freaking goddamn night, even when I tell him, "Hey man, listen, usually around this time when you get home from school, I'm streaming, and I'd really appreciate it if you didn't, you know, hit the doorbell so that the dogs start barking and freaking out during my stream and stuff, you know? It really helped me out." Also, wow, I do no damage to him. Add one of the counter, boy. Oh my god, save me. I don't know how I leveled Sneak. Oh my god, someone save me. But, yeah, so that's usually how my conversations with him go. But, like, other than that, my dogs really don't ever bark for any reason. So I'm pretty sure, like, for right now, they're barking for attention, which is normal, I think, for dogs. But I don't know, man. What's up, Warpollen? How you doing, man? Or girl, actually, oh my god, I should keep better track of, like, who confirms their gender in my chat room. I'm pretty sure you're a dude. But I forget who it was, but like for the longest time there was someone in my chat. I just always assumed that they were a dude, and they ended up being a girl, and I was just like, oh, I'm so embarrassed, you know. Also, I like how they're just like all huddled together, like blocking arrows. Oh my dude. No, I was talking about Vorpalum, Rolatu. I know you're a dude, but I'm pretty sure Vorpalum is also a dude. I don't know. I was just like, I just had like a moment of like, wait, like a moment of panic, I guess, because like I don't know. I thought I might have been wrong for a second. Also, are these guys like all over there? I'm trying to like take the safe way out and like use the rock to my advantage. You know, to like manipulate the AI. And it worked. But now they won't fight me. Also, oh my god, if I stepped too close to this fence, I would have died. I need to get up here. Nice. I'm a girl. Nice, Haley. Nice. Mine too. Am I dropping frames?